Just look around until we figure out a way to either open that...
I recognize these devices. I've researched them, even written reports about them. Never saw one in person, though. I have a notion. It involves the large metal tubes on the walls. According to my research, they resemble a Daedric device that... A fair assumption. Do you see the small openings near each of them?
There's no time to rest. We have to keep moving. I'll make... A one-way door. Looks like we can only go forward from here. I hope the others are all right. I can't imagine we have too much farther to go. We just need to cross this region, and we'll find the planar vortex. Stick close to me. There's probably something waiting in here that wants to kill me. There has to be a way to get out of here. Wait a moment. Something bad is about to happen. Sometimes I hate it when I'm right. Here they come. Come on. We need to find a way out of here. I need to get this door open. Hold them off while I work on this.
I knew I'd find them here. Interesting. I'd never been to this area before, but it's breathtaking.
Cadwell, your mastery of portals does you proud.
It took a bit of work, but I was able to track you down. Just one of my many gifts, if you must know.
Cadwell takes some getting used to, I must admit. But he really is an amazing fellow. Wait a moment. What happened? Where's the rest of your team? Well, the others will have to fend for themselves for the time being. I'll send Cadwell to find them shortly. Things are looking grim outside, by the way. We've lost many fine men and women already, and the battle is far from over. Even without his portal, Molag Bal has the ability to throw an unlimited number of forces at us. We're holding our own, but just barely. Winning isn't our goal, though. We just need to survive long enough for someone to reach the place. Far too many. Hanan was caught by surprise and wiped out, along with a large number of Fighters Guild soldiers. King Dinar's group was also ambushed, but he managed to fight his way out of it. Thank Cadwell for that small favor. I'm not sure how he does it, but I think he's grown so attached to Cold Harbor that he's actually become part of it. Unfortunately, he can only teleport one other person at a time. The portal that leads to the planar vortex is just around the bend. Molag Bal won't simply let you walk up to it, though. He's going to do everything he can to stop you.
I decided you could reach out our back doors. And send the results.
You have performed better than I expected. Even in the face like you, I have come to finish this. Thanks to the efforts of your army, keep working on it. You will solve the riddle eventually. There is more to do if you wish to save your world. To halt the plane melt, I have been with you every step of the way. I provided a safe haven in Cold Harbor. I gave you knowledge of the lights of Marie. Used you? Of course I used you. But you knew what was at stake from the beginning and did what was necessary to save your world. You must enter the planar vortex, the interstices of space and time where Nirn and Cold Harbor churn, and the life of one insignificant mortal to save an entire world. It is a small sacrifice. If you succeed, ask your questions, but know that time is growing short. You cannot hope to succeed without the support of your allies. I will summon those who still live, and the light of Meridia cleanses. Greater in this between place. The Dark Prince will need stronger chains than that to stop me. Come, we have things to discuss. You seem surprised, mortal. Did you not suspect my... I did. Do not presume to question my motives. Suffice it to say, reality is a game, mortal. Learn to play, or resign yourself to becoming one of the pieces that is meant to be sacrificed.
The battle behind us was dreadful, but this place, it boggles the mind. Still, we've made it this far. Victory is within our grasp, especially now that the Radiant Ladies... I've seen the rise and fall of my people. Yet I stand before you, the last of my kind. I am cruel tyrants and conquerors, who believed ourselves better than the other races of Nirn. When the lesser races decided we were the enemy, and united against us, our downfall was all. That is a reason I am the last king of the Aelids. I stood alongside the younger races, aided them.
I always wanted to see a planar vortex up close and personal. Isn't that sky spectacular? Of course! Our epic quest. It must have slipped my mind. I've been on so many of these adventures, you know. After a while, they tend to blend together, kind of like these two realms are doing. Yes, I knew that. Terrible getting your dismal world into the wondrous vistas of Cold Harbor, like dipping bread in honey. Frightfully repulsive. Still, I believe this might just be my best quest yet. Well, that'd just be disgusting, wouldn't it? You know where honey comes from? It's regurgitated flower nectar. Oh, very well. I accept your challenge. Now, let's go and finish this so that I can taste your bitter poison. Concerned about what? We're heroes, my boon companion, and heroes always win. Let that be a lesson to you. Now, let's go and stop the plane mill.
Meridia and Molag Bal have always hated each other with a fiery passion, but that hatred has cost so many of our lives. I have a notion to show them both why Vanis Galarian's power should be feared. Chances. I don't believe in luck or fortune. We'll win this day with blood and magic, or we'll die trying. I won't lie to you. No, we can't. But we're not the chosen ones. We're not heroes of destiny fated to succeed. We're simply soldiers, brothers and sisters fighting for what they care about. We're united, and that makes us strong. That's what's important here. It's good to know your faith hasn't wavered. These men and women follow you. They face death itself to fight at your side. They will stand with you until the end. Don't disappoint them.
I imagined that this was going to be a grand adventure, but I never pictured the horror of all this. So many of our friends and companions have died, and this damn vortex still threatens our world. I think it's time we shut it down. Permanently. Damn right I'm determined. And more than a little irritated at all this. Come on, hero. Let's show Molag Bal how it's done. Then I can get back to the ordinary craziness I usually get to deal with. I think we can. I hope we can. All I know is we've come too far to give up now. I just worry that we still have a lot of fight left to go. I think more of us are going to die before this is all over.
Most people dream of lusty Argonians or delectable dishes, but not old Darien. Oh no, I dream about planar vortexes and blinding lights of Meridia. How is that possible? And why do I keep asking questions that no one can answer? With a blinding light, brighter than any I've ever seen. Then I'm in a room where everything's illuminated, as if the world itself. And I'll soon wake up in a really bright room, too hungover to remember what I did, I hope. I'm alive, which is more than I can say for a lot of the soldiers out there. I've made it this far. I don't have any intention of giving up just yet. I need to see how this dream really ends.
Did I hear that right? We're going to blow the vortex apart. Great. But how? That's not an idea. We're just going to plant a magical explosive and hope for the best. I thought my brother Raynor's ideas were bad. I'm not sure I can take much more of this. People are dying. I've lost friends, people I looked up to. I can't lose Raynor too. There has to be another way. Yes, I do. People died so we could get this far. I owe them to see this through. My brother and I will stand with you. We'll make sure no one follows us through that gate. I have to help. No, you better not let us down, you hear me? Do what you need to do, and we'll do the same. Just like running through a dungeon back home in Deshan, but with more Daedra.
I thought for sure we were done with all this. I followed the others through the portal, and now look what I've gotten involved with. This looks like the end of the world. As I said, I thought we were finished. I figured that Vanis opened a portal to send us back home. Imagine my consternation and surprise when I realized where we actually were. I may not be a mighty warrior or a powerful mage, but I am a genius and a master tinkerer. I know I can help. And my sister Kitty.
Speak to... The Lord of Brutality uses dark anchors to bind this vortex. Meridia's light must be unleashed at the focal point of the vortex. We will need to locate that focal point. Again, I remind you that this will be your last. So it begins. Destroy the remaining anchors. The chains bind both planes. We cannot use the light until those chains are destroyed. Go quickly.
I should be able to cobble something together to slow a giant monster down.
We have to hurry. Molag Bal knows we're here. Warriors of light. These dark chains must burn.
You cannot stop me, Meridia. This realm will be mine.
make sure these anchors are destroyed. You have to keep moving. Place the light and disrupt this vortex.
I'm sticking with her, my friend. Gabrielle and me, we've been through a lot. I'm not going to leave her alone.
Darian.
No one else dies today. That's an order. Come on, let's go set the light in place.
Challenge you, and you alone.
What's going on? No!
Trying to destroy my plane node? The prince thinks I would allow this? She is more foolish than I thought.
I live.
Oh, how sad. You've been drafted into a war you could never win. My counsel shall destroy you. I shall enjoy watching a hero die. This light powers you somehow. Meridia, where are you hiding?
Only fetching those who would stand against you.
I'm tired of this game. Now you shall die.
Get behind my shield.
Did you think it would be that easy? My minions will take heart.
Gabrielle! Focus all your energy into this! We can't let up!
I'm doing my best!
Here's the crystal. We'll take care of our business. Gabrielle. I have this under control.
The planar vortex is destroyed. Molag Bal's plane meld is at an end. You are mortal. You began to die the moment you were born. You are not fully dead. Not yet. Your song has only just begun, and many verses still lay before you. The vortex has been destroyed. I designed this place to be familiar and calming to you. It is a small pocket of oblivion under my protection. No harm will come to you here. Those present when you shattered the light were under my protection. They gather in the room beneath us, saying their farewells. Those who were not a part of the final battle, I cannot say. The Ayleid king suffered grievous wounds. He is near death, but he has not passed yet. The vortex has been destroyed. I designed this place to be familiar and calming to you. It is a small pocket of oblivion under my protection. No harm will come to you here. Do you not see how singular you are? How remarkable? You entered the realm of a Daedric prince, gathered an army strong enough to fight his legions, and saved your mortal world. You are a valuable asset, mortal. You will be of great use to us. For the nonce, we require nothing. But the Dark Princes have taken notice of you, and they have plans, and plans within plans. Prepare yourself, and be ready when oblivion calls.
I fear the king's wounds are too extensive for us to heal. He doesn't have much time left.
Please, you have to hold on. We can't lose any more of our companions. There's been too many deaths already. How can you ask me that after what we've been through? Darien, the king, I don't know. He wasn't here when we arrived. I didn't see him. When the light erupted, Vaughn...
My time has finally come, it seems. I have lived far longer than any of my people. Finally, I will be able to join them once more. Meridia's shield protected the others. Darien and I were outside the shield, dealing with Molag Bal's damn portals. I watched as light filled your body. You were a beacon. And the last thing I will ever see. Darkness fills my eyes. As the light erupted around me, someone pushed me closer to Meridia's shield. It was too late to save me, but it did bring me here. Then I shall rest well, knowing my final day, the final day of the alien people, was spent saving Nern from the clutches of Molag Bal. And I want you to have this. A gift from my people to the hero of Nern. To honor you and those who fell beside me in this great battle. Thank you. May the spirits guide me on my way.
How many did we lose today? I can't even count. I fear going back home, seeing who survived and who didn't. It's all just so overwhelming. How can you ask me that after what we... I don't know. He wasn't...
We will honor the Alien King for his sacrifice this day. We will honor everyone's sacrifice this day. I'm still trying to work that out myself. When you touched the light, you erupted in holy flame. We thought we had lost you, truth be told. I've never seen destruction like that before. Even Molag Bal reeled in pain from its touch. I don't know. Anyone not in the vortex should have been protected from the blast. But I have no way to know if they survived the actual assault. Anyone inside besides us, I can only imagine the light took them quickly. As am I, my friend. As am I. Let's leave this place once and for all. May the companions we lost along the way find their own way home.
Arrive, Vestige. The final confrontation with the god of schemes is at hand. The 5 companions gather at the Heart Ridge. Meet us there.
Despite the lack of ingredients, Despite the lack of ingredients I'm used to dealing with, this desolate place isn't half bad.